Saturday we took a step forward after a brilliant result there, but we've taken another step back after the defeat here today. What are your thoughts?
I don't think it's a step back. Thought for 75 minutes we were absolutely fantastic. Absolutely best we played all season. Thought the group, brilliant. Chances created, brilliant. Against a very, very good side. We knew it was going to be a front four battle. Whatever front four come out on top would win the game. I thought what let us down tonight was our entry into their final third. We've had 4v4s, 3v3s, 2v2s, and even there where we've given the ball away before their first goal, it's virtually a 2v1 in our favour, and we've given the ball away, and that's what let us down. And that's normally when my sides are really ruthless and go and win the game 3 and 4. And when you've got a front four like Gailey's got and we've got, they've gone and took their chances at the end, and I thought we maybe got a little bit tired towards the end, a little bit leggy, lost our shape. But that's where you close up shop and take the point, and we thought we'd done enough. And listen, it's one boy over the top, young Sam's got a little bit tired for me, he's got a real bad ankle as well. Do you take him off, do you not? But we weren't under massive threat. We was under big threat from their long throw and their corners. But it's just frustrating. I'm so frustrated. The first half I must look like a raving lunatic in the dugout, because Liam Brooks is through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's 4 yards onside, and it's been given offside. And I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Christian Smith gets fouled in the first half, clear cut push in the back, and he gets booked for a reaction. It just leaves a sour taste, and I'm gutted for him tonight. I'm really gutted, because I thought that was a real fluent, good 70-75 minutes, and just maybe run out a little bit of steam. But I thought the signs were fantastic. That excited me tonight. What I see tonight excited me. I thought we played great football. With no Joe, no Sean. It's an handbags at the end, and now we've lost WALTON Carvalho, which is really disappointing, and the discipline ain't good enough. It really isn't good enough. It's emotions running high. Listen, we've all been there. If we scored a second, go 2-1 up, we're running past them, celebrating. They don't need to have a fight. It's ridiculous. And we lose Wilson now, so yeah, disappointing. But I don't think it's a step back. It's a step back in terms of we're winning the game. We were drawing the game, and we've ended up losing it. That's football. That can go any way. But I think you see tonight, we look like our old selves, and that's really pleased me. And I thought we were very good, very fluent, and just fell a little bit short. And Gailey's team can do that to you. And we should have done it to them though. We had the chances, and we never really took them.
Obviously, the biggest talking point will be the discipline. 4 red cards, 7 games. How disappointing? How hard is it to deal with that? We've had moments of spells where we can do, we show the quality we can have, but then it's just moments of absolute just mind numbness that there's no control over it, that they just let the emotions go loose, and all of a sudden we could have gone 2-0 up, for all of a sudden a moment of madness, and now we're down to 10 and we're sort of fighting against the battles now. How do you sort of deal with that, and how do you try and get the squad back into a disciplined manner?
It's a real catch-22, because I want my players on the edge. We've always played on the edge since I've been at the club. We're on the front foot, we're on the edge, we compete for every single ball, we don't give anyone an easy day. But that's not even on the pitch, that's in the dugout, and that's a sheer lack of discipline. I like that he cares, I like that Wills cares, Brooksy cares, Luca cares, Joe cares, Tommy Brewer cares. I like that. But I don't like the fact that we've ended up having a red card. And do you know what? It wasn't even a massive deal. It was a talking to by both players. It should have been. It wasn't a red card each boy. Emotions are running high. They're running really high. It's an end-to-end. It was a proper game tonight. And but it's just really disappointing, because, like you say, what's that? 4? Is it 4? 4 red cards. It's not good enough. And it's not, because it's a lack of discipline. And it comes on me. It comes on Cam. It comes on Kev. It comes on the club. And I've just spoke to them in there. I've praised them for their performance, but the discipline side has got to improve. And we shouldn't be going into every game now worrying about a red card. And at the moment, it's a little bit like that. As I say, I want them on the edge, but we've got to be properly on the edge. You have to be controlled discipline, and we wasn't controlled at the end there. And unfortunately, he's going to miss 3 games, and he's a big player. So there you go.
Obviously, now we have a little bit of a break with no FA Cup action for us. Ahead to our next fixture, I think it's Wimbledon. What are your thoughts ahead to that? And obviously now we have that bit of a break.
I still think it's been a really good week. 3 points from 2 away games, you always take that. But I felt we'd done enough tonight for a draw. But they finished their chances, we didn't finish ours, football. And now we have to rest. We have to recuperate, we have to train. and we have to look after everyone, and hopefully we'll be refreshed coming into the Wimborne game, and we need to win. You know, it's as simple as that. But we're missing some key players again, and that's the frustration. First time tonight, I thought, yeah, we're nearly there. We're really nearly there. We played some fantastic stuff. We moved the ball. The third man runs were brilliant, and we just let ourselves down. We're at the end there, because I've now lost Wilson Carvalho and Sean Lucian, and that hurts. They're big players. You see Wilson tonight, I thought he was unplayable, got tired very quickly. We need to get him fitter, but you know, he's going to have to do his work now in training sessions, because he won't be playing.
Obviously, where do we go from here? We've had the lacklustre start, we've obviously had good performances as well, we've had the injuries, we've had the discipline record. As a manager, and obviously with your management team and the players, where do you go from here? Because it seems like every time we take a step forward, we have the good performances in us, but then it just seems like we take a step back. You know, we concede the 2 late goals here tonight, we have the red cards. How do you go forward from that?
I'm remaining very positive. I'll be honest with you, Jatin. I thought we were fantastic. I'll say it again. I thought we were different class. I thought we were very, very good. That was a proper game of football. And as I said to you, it comes down to the front four. And I said to the boys before the game, whatever front four play the best will win the game. And I felt we were better than them for periods of the game, and I felt that they were better than us for periods of the game. That will happen with front fours like we've both got. Now, what do we do? Do we go away and mope about it, or do we keep going? Because I've seen a side there tonight that was very good, and I'm positive. You know, these things happen. You get beat like that. We'll have our day where we'll go and win a game in the last minute. That's football. I'm just disappointed we never see the game out for at least a draw. But you can't have entries into their third as many times as we did and not finish the game off. That's the disappointment. But I'm not concerned. I think we're in a good place. We're 3 points off the playoffs. Loads and loads of games to go. We've seen good glimpses. But like you say, it's 2 step backs when you lose Wilson Carvalho. That's lack of discipline. That's on me. That's not good enough. And I've told him in there it's not good enough. I want you to play on the edge. Play on the edge. Don't come in the dugout and get involved in nonsense, because emotions are high. Like that you care, really like that you care. Don't get involved. Keep your head, keep your discipline, and they've been told, and we have to learn from that very quickly, because it's. You've just said it there. Every time we go 1 step forward and we look like we're nearly there, we go and lose another one, and that's lack of discipline. That's not good enough. Discipline was good on the pitch tonight. Thought we were really good in spells. Tired. Thought young Sammy tired at the back. But we had the entries to win the game, so I'm not despondent. I thought we were good. I thought it was the best we played first half all season. You know, we must keep moving forward, keep believing. This is a long season. You can look at it 2 ways. In the time at Biggleswade, the year I missed out on the playoffs, we must have had 10, 11 draws. We're not drawing games at the moment, so the wins are really important. But if you're winning and losing, that'll marry itself up, that's fine. But tonight we're away from home, and I would have liked to have taken a point here tonight. I would have been over the moon with a point. I thought we'd done enough for the point. But no, we just fell a little bit short. And that's football, we move on. But you're right, the discipline has to be sorted, and that will be sorted.